Well, you know what? I'm not Deontay. I'm not gonna go, hey my God, Big Baby lost. I'm not doing that, bro. Jared is a young fighter, and the sport of boxing is tough. It's not a sprint, it's a marathon. The kid has amazing potential, but it's a patience game. I've been in this game, 17 years now, and I've been up and downs. Like, I felt like Top Rank rushed him and promoted him too fast. He should have been 20-0, 25-0, getting these fucking fights under his belt, not rushing him for these big money fights. I know Bakole, and I said the minute he signed a Bakole fight, I said Bakole gonna stop him. Bakole come from Congo, where people are getting chopped up in pieces. His dad is as a royalty or part of the presidential cabinet over there. He sees people getting murdered. They're robbing this country for diamonds and minerals. And that guy moved to Scotland in the middle of a small town. He's the only black man in 1,000 miles just to find peace. Just to find peace. So if a man that left Congo, his hometown where he's royalty, to go somewhere where he's nobody to find peace, that tells you his mentality. And that guy, he's ready to die in that ring. He don't talk much, but he's a killer like me. So when I heard that fight, I said, Jared has not been in them type of fights yet. Don't get me wrong. I think Jared has skill and has potential, but don't call the big boys yet. Do not call, take your time. Learn the sport. But, some people just rush kids into fights like that. And what I want to say is, Jared, listen, in boxing, I'm going to talk shit. Don't post it on Instagram. Don't post it on Instagram or social media, because I see it. I make a mental note of it. Not that I hate you physically, but when I see you, I'm going to step to you. Because what up, baby? You going to fight or what? Outside of boxing, it is what it is. You know what I mean? But all I can say, tell Jared is, I'm one of the realest people in boxing, boy. Keep your head up. Stay in the gym. Take a little time for yourself, and just work your way back to the game, man. Don't let nobody rush you back into a big fight yet. Take your time. And I'm glad. I hope Jared is okay. And man, hopefully get some rounds in together, or even if we can fight later on in the future, which I don't think we even should. I think Jared should take his time back. Even I said if he loses, I want to fight Jared. But if he was my little brother, I would tell Jared, take your time and build your way back. Get your feet back under you. You know what I mean? And that's me being real. If I want to be a street nigga, I'm like, nigga, fuck you. I'll fight you again. But I don't want to be that kind of person. So, tell Jared keep his head up, man. And I wish him all the luck. And, man, and tell Jay Prince, I ain't gonna fuck the money up, man.
And those are some surprising words from Jarrell Miller to Jared Anderson, big baby to big baby. And I've learned something about Jarrell Miller. Jarrell Miller is a showman. I think a lot of the promotional trash talk is only to promote. I don't think it was a personal thing at all. They had beef in the lobby and him and his entourage or whatever and all that. But I think, at the press conference as well. But looking at Jarrell Miller, how he's conducting and what he chose to do, makes you think highly of him, makes you think and realize hey, there's more to Jarrell Miller than just a trash talking, cheeseburger shit talking guy that you once again got popped for PEDs. I think it's more to him. Even when he was talking about Andy and he broke into tears talking about seeing his son, just showed, okay, well, these are people. You know what I mean? In humans with human hearts and with feelings and things of that nature. And Jared, is so I would be surprised from Jared to hear that from Jarrell. But Jarrell, being an older fighter, is telling him pretty much the truth. I do think that they did push Jared Anderson too fast. Now looking at it in hindsight, but understand, I don't think he was ready for those type fights. You know what I mean? I just think they probably rushed him. I think Turkey Al-Sheikh is a guy that pressures you with all that damn money, and what are you gonna do? Not take it? So, of course he had his own mental battles with his own demons and stuff like that, staying focused within the ring. So a lot of that is pretty much all put in a blender. You know what I mean? Like a shake. And you just got to drink it when it comes to Jared Anderson, pushing him and along with his own shortcomings. But I am glad that Jarrell Miller, took the high road and just, hey, congratulating him, giving him words of encouragement, because that goes a long way. That really does. You know what I mean? If you're a dick to everybody, and we've seen, just like you mentioned Deontay Wilder got a piece of his own medicine. because he was so happy to see someone else, his countryman, lose. And then he went in there and got his ass whooped by Joseph Parker. You know what I mean? And stuff like that. And that's what happens when you do go and take that particular route. You know what I mean? So it was smart. It was admirable of Jarrell Miller to do that for and speak encouraging words for Jared Anderson, because we don't know how he is and where he is right now mentally. So anything positive, I feel, would help him. But you guys tell me what you think of Jarrell Miller's response to Jared Anderson's defeat of Martin Bakole. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch.